Karaoke heaven, here at UNITOP for all your karaoke needs. Also, this is a great place to get simple things like rope, cord. They got PVC piping. They got sinks. None of that is stainless steel. None of the things are stainless steel. It will rust out after a while. They got paint here. They got all kinds of stuff. They got tile. I love tile. We don't have enough of this in the United States. Tile is the best. Tile is cool. Tile is easy to clean. All you gotta do is sweep it, mop it. It shines forever. It's beautiful. I don't know why. And also with 2 kids, you know, that are not fully toilet trained at this point, tile is very easy to clean up. Helmets. They got scooter helmets, motorcycle helmets. Now, a lot of Filipinos and a lot of foreigners are using these. These are only 500 pesos. That's about $9. But there's not a whole lot of protection. And for some reason, people don't fasten their chin strap. And it's weird because if you go through the trouble to put the thing on your head, it's not that much more difficult to fasten the strap. So I don't understand why people don't do that. And again, the straps are easy snap straps, easy to take on and off. Always have a helmet in the Philippines. About 2 years ago, I got hit from behind while I was on my scooter parked on the side of the road talking to somebody. And the first thing that impacted the ground was my helmet. If I didn't have that helmet on, I probably wouldn't be here today. And that's not an exaggeration. It literally cracked my helmet. I still have it as a reminder. Tools. You got, you know, I like doing yard work. We rent a house. It's got a big ass yard. And I like being able to have the option to go out and do some yard work. And there's all the stuff you need to do that. Or if you need to bury bodies or, you know, whatever may come up. Cat carriers, dog carriers. Unfortunately, this is what a lot of people here, they keep their big dogs in. They keep them in a small cage like that, like this. And they use them as biological alarm clocks to warn them of strangers, or doorbells whenever anybody shows up at the gate. Trash cans. I just got a new trash can. I love it. 635 pesos. That is about $12. It's fantastic. Now, plasticware. You see all these plastic buckets. These are super useful for just about anything you need to do. Also, you'll see plastic chairs all over the Philippines. This is where you can get those. They're cheap, not that expensive. 850 pesos, around $17. Not too shabby. These look like milk crates. If you got some milk and you need to crate it up, this is what you use, I guess. Again, more of those plastic bowls. They call them mega boxes here, and it's used for storing stuff. Those over in the far corner, they're just basically big plastic boxes that you can store stuff in. I learned the hard way that using balikbayan boxes to store my stuff isn't too smart. Also over there, instead of having like a bureau or a dresser, again, it's just a mega box type thing, so instead of using a wooden dresser, they have these plastic things for putting their clothes in. These are plastic shelving units, and I actually love these. I like the black ones. I use the black ones all around the house. We got our electronics up on it. We also use it under our kitchen counters, because under our counters we don't have shelving, so we use that for the shelving. Works really good. Chicha was just down here buying planters. All right, in this dark corner of the new UNITOP store, we got microwaves for about 100 bucks. It's a good deal. 5,500 pesos. Toaster ovens if you need to make some toast. I actually got this one right here. It came with the house. This is a pretty big electric oven. Again, Hanabishi. We got some electric burners. This is for when you run out of gas and you use one of these as a backup. It looks like these are induction. Yeah, it is. These are induction boards right here. Not that expensive. 3,500 pesos. You need to make some waffles. There you go. Waffle makers. Also, very important, this is the most important aisle in UNITOP. These are the rice cookers. All the rice cookers you could ever want. Also, when it comes to your kitchen, it's very easy and very cheap to furnish your kitchen, to kit out your kitchen. Basically, you're just gonna get one of these, and this is what you're gonna do all your cooking on. 2-burner gas stove, you get your LPG tank, and you are good to go. These cost about 3,500 pesos, $75, $80 right there. All right, this is the cookware aisle. All this stuff here, again, made in China, very inexpensive, a lot of woks. If you like to stir fry, this is a great place to come to get your stir fry accoutrements. If you're an avid chef, if you really like to cook, you probably want to send some good cookware to the Philippines, because getting good quality cookware here can be a bit of a challenge. Just saying. I am not a good chef, but even though I'm not a good chef, I still buy cookware and stuff in the US, usually at Goodwill, when I find some awesome stuff, and send it back to the Philippines. Just gotta be careful, you know what I mean? Dun dun dun! Extension cord heaven, or extension cord hell. You gotta be careful with these, because one time we were using it, we had a high voltage, actually a high amp device plugged into it, and the cords all melted together. So, but that was basically my own fault. Again, a lot of my time in the Philippines has been characterized by mistakes that I have made. It's not the place, it's not the people, it's not the things. It's my own bad decision making. Oh, this is for killing mosquitoes. Dengue, you don't want dengue, believe me. Again, another bad experience. Jeez, the list goes on. They got lamps over here, emergency lights. These don't take batteries, you just recharge them. The only problem is the battery. It's a real low quality battery, so it's not gonna last very long. Maybe you'll get a year recharging out of it. So it's best to buy ones that you can use, the AA. And a loops. Yeah, I got no reason to be here. UNITOP, of course, has an entire aisle devoted to wireless microphones for all of your karaoke needs, and giant speaker systems so you can share your musical talent with your neighbors. Awesome. All right, UNITOP also has a wide selection of power tools, and I got to give them credit. At least they're not slapping DeWalt labels on them like a lot of the Chinese stores do here. They'll just, you know, put DeWalt. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I don't know. DeWalt? Who knows? Karaoke heaven. Karaoke heaven. Here at UNITOP. Here at UNITOP for all your karaoke needs. In some parts of the world, we have Panasonic. In other parts of the world, they have Pensonic. Alright. At some point in your time in the Philippines, you're gonna have to get yourself acquainted with plumbing fixtures and how chaotic and nonsensical the entire plumbing system that they use here in the Philippines is. Everything is a different size, everything is a different gauge, everything is a different width. It's insane trying to get the correct components to connect to all your PVC piping and all that stuff. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, I'm not a complete idiot. But even I was struggling just trying to figure out how to do this stuff. So what you want to do is usually buy small and then buy a whole lot of this stuff. Whole lot of it. They got big rolls, yeah, some big rolls here. Yeah, that's what I do. Seems to work all right. Again, this says stainless. Trust me, people, it's not stainless. We got one of these. It said stainless. And they're not cheap. It's 1,395 pesos. That's about $27. Well, it's cheap for, like, to the, you know, US price or whatever, but it completely rusts out. So maybe it wants to be stainless. I don't know. These are plastic. They look nice though. And you can actually use these, and actually I prefer these to the fake stainless, and it's only 169 pesos. So when the plastic starts to pit, and it will start to pit because of this weird finish they have on it, just get another one. Looks good. All right, since we are still in the electronics section of UNITOP, one thing I got to bring up: they don't have it in stock. They don't have any right now, but it is incredibly important to have AVRs in your house attached to anything that you value, such as expensive televisions, computers, DC inverter air conditioners, DC inverter refrigerators, whatever you may have. Philippines electricity can be a little dirty, sometimes fluctuating 190 to 250, 260 volts. So the AVR, and get a mechanical one. Do not get a solid state AVR, get a mechanical one, the kind that whirs and makes noises and all that stuff. It takes a long time to charge up to protect your investment. So that's going to conclude. Man, I'm out of breath. I gotta start doing, I was gonna say more cardio. I gotta start doing cardio. So that's our fun and exciting excursion to the new UNITOP. It really is nice. It's nice, and it's convenient, and it's air conditioned, and it's got basically everything and anything you can need. Well, except for AVRs. They got air conditioners. They got everything. Gree. I almost bought a Gree. So if it's near the marketplace, the new UNITOP, come by, check it out, and get everything you need to get right here, real fast. Until next time, this is Ned, over my Philippine dreams. Be well, everybody.